Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we have my Feel Unique pick and mix samples. This video is a bit different than usual in that I haven't actually yet received my samples for this month. I obviously ordered them at the wrong time, and given the Christmas rush and things, they have still not arrived. I've had an email saying they have been delayed in transit. So because this video was already getting late enough in the month as it was, I decided to just film going over the samples that I tried from last month, but then still going over the samples that I've chosen for this month, but I will just have to put a picture up of the ones that I've ordered rather than having them to hand to show. So slightly different. I hope that's okay. I used to be able to get this video up kind of around the 15th, 17th of the month, but I was slightly later choosing my samples this month because there was nothing that took my fancy earlier in the month. And now I've left it too late that we're right on top of Christmas, which I didn't even think of, and say my samples have still not arrived. I'm currently filming this on Thursday evening on the 19th with the hope of it going up tomorrow the 20th. It provided I can get it edited and uploaded tomorrow. You may be watching this on Saturday for all I know. I don't know what's going to happen just yet. We're going to have to go with it. So apologies that I don't have this month's samples to show you. I can still go over last month's samples as I usually do at the beginning of the video, but I will then just put up pictures of this month's samples. That was a really rambly explanation just to say the post was late. For those of you who are not aware, this service is available through the website Feel Unique, and once a month you can go on and pick from a selection of different samples, be it hair care, skincare, makeup and perfume samples, and you just pay the £3.95 shipping fee. And then when you get your dispatch email confirming your samples have been sent to you, you will also get a gift voucher which will reimburse you for that £3.95. It's technically a free service. You are just paying the shipping and handling fees, and it is a great way to try an array of different products, especially because quite a few of the products they have on there are kind of more higher end. So if there's something on their website that you've potentially seen that is higher end but you're not too sure whether to bite the bullet, it's always worth going over to the pick and mix page to see if they do possibly have a sample of it that you could then pay the £3.95, get 4 of the samples as well to try, and then if you did like the product you could use your gift voucher for the £3.95 off the full size then. You aren't limited to what you spend your voucher on. You don't have to buy a full size of one of the samples you've tried. You can use it against anything on the website, and as far as I'm aware there are no brand restrictions either. So I will leave the link to the service in my description box below if it's something that you think you might like to give a go. So let's get into what I tried from last month. So the first sample we had was this Mustela cleansing water. So at the time I ordered this I didn't realise it was actually for children or for infants, so I didn't actually use this on myself. I did use this on my daughter. I think I've probably used about half of this now, and it is a 50ml sample. You don't need an awful lot of it, especially for the size of a child's face. I kind of just do one thing on a cotton pad and wipe it all over my daughter's face. She does actually quite enjoy the process of it because she sees me using a sort of similar process to take off my makeup a lot of the times. So for her, she kind of felt grown up having this rather than me washing her face the way I normally would. I didn't use it every single day. It would just be if I felt like her face needed an extra good wash. After she got out of her bath, I would kind of go in with this. But there were a few occasions where she did pass this to me and say, I've got a dirty face, even when she didn't, because she liked the process of applying it, and I think it made her feel a bit grown up. My daughter does have a bit of sensitive skin and is a bit prone to bits of eczema and things, and sometimes if, for example, if I'm using a baby wipe on her face and it is towards the end of the pack where the wipes are, say, extra saturated, sometimes she does get kind of red patchiness where that does aggravate her skin. Didn't have an issue with this at all. It does say it is for babies and infants. She is 3.5, so she hasn't got baby skin as such, but this is definitely delicate enough for her skin to say she does have sensitive skin and is prone to kind of red patchy flare up with certain things. And that is me When I'm saying baby wipes, I mean the baby sensitive ones anyway. They're just to say towards the end of the pack where they've got a bit more product on them. But she really enjoyed it. I don't think I'd necessarily go out and purchase this one again, even though it has been okay with her skin, because I don't think this was the cheapest of cleansing waters. But I would definitely look into seeing if there were any other ones on the market, because it is quite handy rather than just always using a face wipe. Again, especially because she does occasionally have a flare up with them. Something like this, when I do need to just give her face an extra clean, something might be quite handy. So I do rate this product, but I'm hoping I can find a cheaper alternative out there. The next thing I tried was these mane and tail shampoo and conditioner. These are the deep moisturising ones. They did have a few different ones, but I thought the deep moisturising one would be best for my hair because it says for dry and damaged hair. I don't think my hair is overly damaged, but I do straighten it a lot, so it probably is, but it's definitely kind of dry and frizzy. So I didn't like both of these products. The shampoo I wasn't a massive fan of. This was a 10ml sample, and I did actually have to use the whole 10ml sample just to wash my hair once. I did use it before I got it cut. I mean, I did only get a couple of inches off, but I found that it still wasn't quite enough shampoo. Even though in my hand it looked as much as I would normally take out of my usual shampoo bottle, but it just didn't lather up enough in that my hair didn't feel 100% clean. Once it dried, it was clean, there wasn't any greasiness left in it. I just didn't get the feel of when I was actually washing it that I was getting a good lather and it was actually cleaning it thoroughly. With regards to the conditioner, I was actually able to use this, I think it was 4 times. You don't need much of this at all really, but to be honest, I only kind of apply conditioner from here down, and using a sort of 20p piece size was more than enough to do that, if not a little bit too much. But it did make my hair feel really nice and moisturised. It didn't weigh it down in any way, and it did also kind of tame the flyaways. Now that I'm sitting here, I don't know if you can see that my hair is kind of going outward slightly, and that's because I'm back to using my normal conditioner. I do actually only wash my hair twice a week, so I use this, I think it probably was once a week for a month, so I was alternating it with my normal conditioner, and I didn't get this kind of flyawayness when I was using this. So I think the full size of this is about £6, and I am definitely considering purchasing it once I've finished my current conditioner. I do really like my current conditioner. It does tame the frizz in my hair, it just doesn't help the flyaways, so I then do need to kind of counteract that with the leave-in conditioner or the detangling spray or whatever I use before I dry my hair. But yeah, would highly recommend the conditioner if you have thick frizzy hair like me, but I don't think the shampoo was enough for me to fully test it. Then we have this Clarins Remove Purifying Cleansing Gel. This was okay. I only used this a couple of times because I wasn't a massive fan of the scent. I've had that with quite a few Clarins products in that they kind of smell old womany. I don't know what the scent is, but the smell just reminds me of what older women smell like. I apologise if that's really offensive, but that's just what I associate it with. So I wasn't a massive fan of that. It didn't do anything kind of groundbreaking with regards to removing makeup. I did feel like to remove eyeshadow and things, I did have to scrub at my eyes quite a bit to get all of the eye makeup off. It didn't really budge my mascara, and I wasn't even using waterproof mascara. So for a high-end product, it's definitely not one I would be running out to repurchase. The only product this month that I didn't actually try was this Barry M Skin Blurring Beauty Elixir. And the reason was I wasn't too sure when to use it. It does say on the back you can use it on its own to mattify skin, blur imperfections and even skin tone, or you can apply it under makeup for matte, even base and prolonged makeup wear. To be honest, on a daily basis when I'm not applying face makeup, I'm doing my makeup in a kind of hurry, which is why I don't apply foundation. So I probably haven't got time for this step, whereas when I apply foundation, I wasn't really thinking to apply this and was just sticking a normal primer on. So I do need to try it because I am intrigued by it. And I do love Barry M as a brand. They are such an affordable brand, and I love most of their makeup products that I have tried. So I am keen to give it a go because I do want to see what their skincare is like, but I just never got around to it. I can't give you my thoughts on this one. And then the final product that I tried was this Glam Glow Moisture Trip, and this is a omega rich moisturiser. This was a, what size is this? 5ml in tiny print at the bottom. So this is just a little 5ml pot, and I've probably used this somewhere between 8 and 10 times because I was kind of using it every sort of 2 to 3 days. And I have not used a lot of product at all. It is a really nice moisturiser. You don't need a lot at all because it does say it's omega rich, but generally I would say it's a rich moisturiser, so a little does go a long way. It made my skin feel really nice and soft. I applied this before bed, and when I woke up the next day my skin still felt soft. I know Glam Glow is a high-end brand and the full size of this is probably 40 something pounds, but for only needing to use such a small amount, a big pot of it would go a long way. So I am actually going to continue using this as I have been doing, sort of 3 or 4 times a week, and see how long it actually takes me to go through this full 5ml pot, to then work out whether it is worth me purchasing the full size, because I did enjoy it. I've tried quite a few moisturisers samples wise as of late, and I would say this is probably the most moisturising one that I've tried. So I'm glad to have tried it, and I do love the super cute little pot packaging. I would definitely recommend this, and say it is one I would potentially purchase the full size of in the future once I eventually use this one up. So now on to the samples that I've chose for this month. I did take a screenshot of my order, which I will put on the screen now so you can see the full names of the products, and I have also done what I usually do and worked out how much the samples are worth. Tossing up the total, it is quite a high value month, so I will run through each of the products and say I will try and do a screenshot somewhere and put a picture on screen. If by some sort of miracle the items arrive tomorrow and I can maybe film an insert clip to put in, I will. But I'm not very hopeful because when I last checked the status, they are not due to arrive till Christmas Eve, which by this point the video is already well uploaded. So you just have to bear with me and cope with pictures for now. First of all, I will start with the Burt's Bees White Tea Facial Cleansing Towelettes, and this is a pack of 10. I have tried numerous things from Burt's Bees in the past, and it's been kind of a hit or miss brand for me. But I was intrigued by the white tea aspect of it. I'm hoping they're going to smell nice and they're not going to be too harsh on my skin. But I thought that a 10 pack was a good way to be able to give them a decent try as well. So I'm excited to see what those are like. The full size of these is a pack of 30, which is £6.49. So I work out that the pack of 10 I'll be receiving is worth £2.16. The next item is the Falgo Hyaluronic Cream Filling Deep Wrinkles. I've just written that down as it kind of said on my order form. I don't know if it's got a full name, but that's what it's known as. I've not heard of the brand Falgo before, but when I was scrolling through, the kind of strange shape of the bottle is something I do recognise. So it's obviously a brand that I've seen over the years on websites and things like that. But when I picked this item, I didn't look at the price of the full size or anything. I just liked that it said deep wrinkles because the wrinkles on my forehead are starting to stress me out slightly. So I'll give anything a go. Plus I've tried hyaluronic things in the past and it has worked quite well for me. This is quite a pricey product. The full size of this is 50ml for £62.50. So I work out that the sample I'm getting, which is 2ml, is £2.50. I presume because it is a 2ml sample, it's probably just going to come in a sachet, which I'm not a massive fan of. But hopefully, with it being a cream, it's going to be one that I don't need to worry about storing it upright or anything like that, and it shouldn't leak out, fingers crossed. For the next item, I do technically have a physical one to show you, and this is the Philip Kingsley Polishing Balm. This is one that I ordered a while ago and have been using ever since. It is a 20ml sample and I have been using this every time I wash my hair, which as I said before is twice a week for the last few months, and I still have a little bit of product left. But when I seen that I could pick it again as a sample, and I was struggling for one last kind of thing to fill my 5 slots, I decided to get another one of these because I do really enjoy it. So when I give my review on this next month, it is going to be a glowing review because I do really enjoy it. But I say, because I do have one here currently, I can show you, but this is very nearly finished, so it was perfect timing for it to be available for me to choose again. So the full size of this is 75ml for £21. So I work out that this 20ml sample is worth £5.60. £21 is a lot more than I usually spend on kind of leave-in conditioners or finishing balms or anything like that. So if I can get it in the samples, which I've paid £3.95 for, I'm more than happy to give up one of my sample slots to get another one of them. The next sample I chose is the First Aid Beauty Skin Rescue Anti-Breakout Charcoal Cleanser. I've tried numerous different things from First Aid Beauty, and again, it's been a bit of a hit or miss brand. They did have, I think it's just their normal cleanser that I tried a while ago through this service, and it was one of the worst smelling cleansers I've ever used. I know a lot of people have kind of referred to it as the smell of sick, so I'm really hoping that this one doesn't. If it smells like a lot of charcoal products that I've tried, that's fine, I can cope with that smell. And with it being anti-breakout, I have been struggling as of late with kind of hormonal breakouts, so I'm hoping it can soothe them. So this sample that I'm getting is a 28.3 gram sample. So bear in mind that this one is the equivalent to 20 grams. It's going to be a little bit bigger than this, which I think is a great size, especially, I say, I've paid £3.95 for all 5 samples. So the full size of this is 142 grams for £20. So I work out that the sample I'll be getting is worth £3.99. And then the final sample I've chose is from a brand I've not heard of before, and that is New Face. New as in N-U, not N-E-W. And this is the Fix Line Smoothing Serum. Again, wrinkles, stressing me out. Thought I'd give a serum a go. Maybe that, in line with the hyaluronic cream, might make some improvements. And this one is just a 3ml sample that I'm getting, but again, I didn't look at the price of the full size of this when I made my selection. I was just drawn in by its claims, and this one is quite a pricey product as well. The full size of this is 15ml for £50, so I work out that the 3ml sample I'm getting is worth £10. So overall, totting up the value of the 5 items I'm receiving, I work out that the total value is £24.25. So what is that? More than 5 times the amount of what I've paid, bearing in mind that I am also getting my £3.95 back as a gift voucher. So great value. Hoping they do arrive soon. I'm saying I'm getting great value. Obviously, they're no value to me at the moment because I've not received them, but fingers crossed they do arrive very soon and I can give them a go, and then we'll be able to fully update you on my thoughts next month once I've tried them all out. But that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.